this is a video about how to use the Sunshine Balm, specifically created for seborrheic dermatitis. I created this balm to deal with my seborrheic dermatitis conditions when nothing else was working for me. And when this seborrheic dermatitis balm started working for me, this is exactly how I felt. And apparently so many others did too, because you could see all of the amazing reviews started flowing in. So thank you guys so much for your support. Now, let's get back into how to use this balm. The first thing you're going to do before using this is make sure that your hair and your scalp is nice and clean. Malassezia yeast is a fungus and it feeds on the sebum that our scalp produces. So we want to make sure that our scalp is nice and sterile before even starting. Next thing you want to do is make sure that your scalp is absolutely bone dry. If you're the type that lets your hair air dry, don't do it. Please make sure that you let your scalp thoroughly dry immediately after shampooing it to make sure that the Malassezia yeast does not have a warm, moist environment, which is the one that they actually can multiply in. So after you do all of that, then you're going to apply this balm to the areas that you have the most trouble with. You want to make sure that you apply it 3 days in a row. And again, you only need a slither of it. It should look something like this. It melts in. This is just literally how much I would apply. And that's it for this side. And then you do the same to the other side. Part it, part your hair and apply it to your scalp if that's the area that you are having trouble with. And that's it. You just let it sit. You do not rinse it out. You leave it in. The next time you wash your hair, you're going to apply it on wash day. And then at that point, you can go about every 3 or 4 days after that. Okay. The only time that you're going to apply it, or that I would recommend that you apply it 3 days in a row, is when you first use it, because it's going to lessen your seborrheic dermatitis tremendously. Okay. And I actually had a customer message me and she said, how soon could I expect it to start working? And I'm like, immediately. You should feel like your symptoms have lessened tremendously. And each day as you begin to use it, you'll notice, hey, by day 3, I don't need to use this anymore. But don't be fooled, because seborrheic dermatitis, there's no cure for it. So, you will need to apply it, say, at each wash at least. I had someone reach out to me to say, hey, do I need to continue using the Nizoral shampoo? Use a shampoo that you feel comfortable with. I don't use Nizoral shampoo, but some people have had luck with it. But my scalp was way too sensitive for it. I offer an aloe-based shampoo. You might find that useful. But I would say get a shampoo that locks moisture in, because it's almost like a double-edged sword, because when you have seborrheic dermatitis, your scalp looks really dry and scaly and all of that, but then you can't apply oils to it because the oils will feed the Malassezia yeast and actually make your conditions worse. Okay, but then you don't want your scalp to be moist with water, because yeast loves a moist environment. So you really have to walk a fine line and just use products that will moisturize, okay, but without oils. That's key. And also without leaving your scalp wet, if that makes sense. So I can't think of any other questions that people have hit me up with, but if you have any that I haven't answered, please don't hesitate to inbox me or put your questions down below, comment on a video. And if I can be of any help to you, please give me the opportunity to do so. And until next time, bye.